Hi, how's it going today? This is Thomas Steed, back again with another shoe review. Before we get into it, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down in the comment section. I absolutely love interaction with whoever's watching. So, this is the Merrell Moab 2. This is the women's version. These are actually my mom's shoes, but I used to have a pair of these, so I know. I had them. I actually bought them back when I was a roofing installer years ago. Now, if you're looking at them for roofing, I'm going to tell you right now, have a second pair of shoes with a less aggressive pattern tread on it for when you're doing your installs, especially if you start getting to a hot enough temperature that you might scar up the shingles, because that aggressive tread it'll tear up shingles. Don't do it. You'll make your customers mad. But I digress. Let's get off of that. My mother loves this boot so much, she got two. She's got two different pairs. But we're not talking about how much she loves them. We're going to talk about how I feel about them. I like them. They're a pretty good boot. Good for hiking. It's a cement construction, obviously. One piece. Relatively lightweight. The ones that I had were waterproof, had the interior membrane liner and the Gore-Tex. I will say the one thing on the pair that I had that I absolutely hated, I even had a wide version because I have fat feet. This toe up here, if you get a lot of flex going on in there, it'll split. Looks terrible. But I used those for quite some time. It wasn't until I did me and my dad were spraying some blue paint. We were redoing some exterior painting up on our roof, and I ended up spraying the whole front of them blue. I still used them after that for, work and whatnot a little bit, but, I had them kicking around for a couple of years, and it wasn't until I got with my fiance that she's just like, those are disgusting, throw those away. So I did. In any event, it's really not a bad boot, for the price. I mean, it's not a handmade boot. It's not resolable. It's a churn and burn boot, but it's a decent churn and burn boot. For the purpose that it's intended for, it's perfectly fine. I'm not here to say anything bad about, Merrell in that manner when it comes to this shoe, at least. I have had some quality control concerns with the Jungle Mocks, especially the ones in their work line. I've had like 2 or 3 different pairs, and the insides of them were just never very consistent. And the first pair that I'd gotten of the Works line this last time, and the midsole inside ended up coming delaminated and pilled up, and like little squishy heel pad down inside of there. I could pull it out, and it was a mess. I got a hold of Merrell, and after 6 months that had happened, and they sent me a replacement pair, which they didn't even send me the exact pair that I had. It was a different pair. They were still a safety toe pair, but it wasn't exactly the same. So I mean, I wasn't mad about it by any means. I mean, they still met the function that I needed, but the arch was completely different, and that really bothered me, that there was that much of an inconsistency between the inside of 2 different shoes that are the same modeled shoe. It's a matter of concern, but that's with the Jungle Mock. The Moab 2, I haven't heard any problems really about it. It's a pretty fantastic hiking boot. It's, like I said, pretty lightweight, ergonomical, stylish, but I will say this, I don't know if it's the Gore-Tex or if this one is Gore-Tex. I know on mine it was. It appears like it's the Gore-Tex, but it'll crack on you if you flex too much in your toes. So I think that's probably really all I got to say about that. I mean, if you want, just drop your comments. Let me know what you think about them. I want to hear what's other people's experiences. Thanks for your time. Have a good one.